Right, afternoon everybody. I'm back to work tomorrow, so what I'm doing is I'm going to be doing a farmhouse loaf. Just take to work with me for breakfast, so I thought I may as well film it while I'm at it. So first thing I'm going to take 500 grams of flour, 500 grams of strong white bread flour, weighed out in a mixing bowl. Next thing I'm going to do is add to that is I'm going to add 8 grams of salt. Exactly 8 grams in 1 spoon. I'm going to mix that salt evenly throughout the flour, make sure it's mixed in good. And next I'm going to take 15 grams of butter. I'm just going to break that up, mix that, distribute that evenly throughout the flour. Give my hands a quick wash. And here I've weighed out 305 mils of water. 305 mils. And that's tepid, just slightly warm water. To that, I'm going to add 6 grams of sugar. And 8 grams of yeast. I'm using dried yeast today. 0 scales. Eight grams of yeast. Give that a little stir. Let's get that sugar dissolved with the water. Get that yeast mixed in. I'm going to use a stand mixer today. If you don't have a stand mixer, you have to knead the bread. You have to knead it for about 10 minutes. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to add the water and the yeast, the sugar. In with the flour. I'm going to take this, use a stand mixer to mix it. So stand mixer, dough hook attached. Need 2 hands to do this, unfortunately. You set the stand mixer on for 10 minutes. Like I say, if you don't have a stand mixer, you're going to have to knead it by hand for 10 minutes. So I'll leave that for 10 minutes now and I'll bring you back. Right, so that's been mixing for 10 minutes now in the stand mixer. Well, actually more like 12, sort of carried away doing other stuff. So I've taken it off. Now what I tend to do is I'll take it out of the stand mixer bowl, put it into a plastic bowl. As you can see there, that dough's nicely mixed. Put it in a plastic bowl. So I like to get this washed straight away and get the stand mix put away because I'm limited for space in the kitchen. What I'm going to do with that now is I'm going to cover that with a tea towel, stick that away in a warm place to proof for 1 hour. That's going to go in a warm spot now, my airing cupboard, for 1 hour, and then I'll bring you back. Right, so that's that first hour's proof complete. So what I'm going to move into now is shaping. So it's going to flour the work surface a little bit, not too much. I'm going to turn the dough out onto the work surface. What we're going to do now is knocking the dough back. So basically, we're just pushing all the air out. And then we're going to pre-shape the dough. So what we're going to do is cause tension in this dough. That's what we're going to do. Just like pulling the corners in over themselves like this, over and over again, until we've got a tight ball. Turn it over. Take your scraper. What we're going to do, we're going to use the stickiness of the dough to cause tension in this dough by dragging it along and it sticks like this. You're causing tension. See that tension's been causing that dough there. What I'm going to do now is just leave that to stand for about 5 minutes. Leave that to rest for 5 minutes. I'm going to take the loaf tin, a bit of butter, and what we're going to do is we're just going to grease the inside of this tin all over. Get your fingers in there, don't be shy. Lightly grease the inside of that tin just to stop this loaf from sticking. So I'm going to leave this to stand now, 5 minutes, and I'll bring you back. Right, it's been 5 minutes now, so now what we're going to do is we're going to shape our loaf. We're going to get roughly the right size for this loaf tin. So what I generally do is I put the loaf tin here, so I can judge the size while I'm shaping. We just turn this out, turn this over, get the dough stretched out nice, and again start pulling the corners in on each other. Putting the edge on each other, rolling these edges in. What I'm trying to do is cause tension in this dough. As before, I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to use the scraper and the thickness of the dough together to cause tension in this dough. That's nicely shaped now. So now what we're going to do is pop it in the loaf tin, seam side down. Cover that with a tea towel. Put that back in our warm spot, proof, for 1 more hour. So I'll bring you back in an hour when that proofing's done. Right, so it's been now for another hour's proof. As you can see, it's risen nicely. Fill that loaf tin out. So what I'm going to do next is just a little drizzle of water on top. Use a spray bottle for this. Unfortunately, I can't find a spray bottle. Put the top a little bit. Get your scoring knife. So score this one down the middle. So preheat the oven, 200 degrees. I've done is I've filled one of these with hot water, put that in the bottom of the oven. That's going to create steam along with a bit of water we've just drizzled on top. I'll pop that in the oven now for 25 minutes at 200 degrees. However, 15 minutes in, we'll take the water out. The last 10 minutes be without the water, and we'll hopefully get a nice crispy loaf that's risen well. So I'll pop that in now. So I'll bring you back when that loaf's cooked and we'll take a look. Right, so it's been 20 minutes. I checked on the loaf, 20 minutes in and it's done. So I'm going to pull it out of the oven now. There we have it. One Farmhouse loaf. So what I'm going to do now is I'll tip this out. As you can see, it's not stuck at all. Very hot. So leave that there to cool. And I'll bring you back. We'll say cut into it. It's best off to leave it to cool on a rack, not on a flat surface. Otherwise, the bottom will get soggy. You'll get a soggy bottom. Right, so I'll bring you back when that's cool. Get on the cutting board and we'll chop into it and show you inside the loaf. Right, that loaf's been cooling for a bit now, so I'm going to cut into it. If you notice, on my chopping board there's a bit of bee theme going on. That's because I'm a hobby beekeeper. Got a beehive in the garden. It's the middle of February now, so spring's on its way. So when spring's here, I'm going to be putting some beekeeping videos up too. So if you're a beekeeper yourself, an aspiring beekeeper, or you're just interested to know what goes on and how to keep bees, just subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. So when those videos start hitting the channel, if you're interested, you can watch them. So I'm going to just cut into this loaf now. There you go. Lovely, nice, soft Farmhouse loaf. So if you like that video and you want to see more like it, just hit that like button, subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good day.